My name is Darren Clark. I teach photography at Brigham Young University, Idaho.
My name is Brooke Stoddard. I teach at Compass Academy in Idaho Falls, and I teach biology and health combo, and I teach strength and conditioning and fitness for life.
Hi, my name is Susan Clark, and I teach nutrition at BYU Idaho in Rexburg, Idaho.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Grinder, and I'm a family and consumer science educator at Corner Canyon High School in Draper, Utah.
I'm Darlene Bartholomew. I teach 3rd grade in Gunnison Elementary, Gunnison, Utah.
My name is Lisa Armstrong. I teach U.S. history at Taylorview Middle School, and I use videos a couple of different ways. I use videos to introduce units. One of my favorite things to use is on YouTube. There are sections of a history of us that have been spliced by other teachers, and there are 2 3-minute introductions. I also like to use videos that have questions for students, like what is the purpose of government, and then there are other college students answering those questions to get their thoughts thinking about the purpose for that specific unit.
I use video to reinforce concepts or to show different artists' work and to show interviews with different artists so the students can get familiar with those artists, and the videos often have a higher production value than other things we can find. So, I don't know, just to break up the monotony and to share some unique things with the students.
I use video in several different ways. One of the main ways is to, just as a catch, as a hook, to get the students to buy into whatever project that we're working on, that we're starting to work on. Another way that I use it is just for humor, just to maybe break up a boring lesson or something with some humor, or just at the beginning of class, just to welcome them to class. In my strength and conditioning classes, there's a lot of instructional videos about how to do lifts properly. So if students have a question and I can't answer it, then we'll usually go to the internet for a video to find out how to do the lift properly so that they don't get hurt.
I use video in my classroom to compare novels and text. One of the books that we read is Tale of Despereaux, and you watch the movie, and the book and the movie are nothing alike. But if you read the book Charlotte's Web and then watch the movie follows the book pretty closely. And the kids are very aware of what's in the movie and what's in the book.
I rarely show full-length videos in my classroom, but opt to use YouTube clips to enhance my lessons, to teach certain principles. For example, we will have a lesson to teach about cheese, and so I'll show videos of cheese factories from different time periods. So I show one from the 70s, and then I show a modern day one to show the difference and comparison of how industry has changed.
Sometimes we'll use instructional videos. For example, we had some students do a project on mitosis and meiosis, and we gave them an instructional video that showed them how to step-by-step build a model of mitosis and meiosis, and so we let them use the video to build their own.
Other ways I use video is I use it for demonstration purposes as well. Sometimes I'll record myself and make my own video and use that for future demonstrations to show kids where they can look at it online themselves if they've missed something in class. And then also I use people that are more professional than I am in industry setting as well to demonstrate different principles. We use it a lot when we talk about eggs and the different techniques in cooking or using eggs in a recipe, and how each function of an egg can be used in a recipe.
And I use video a couple of different ways. I use it during class time in our lectures, but usually it's only short clips during that time. And then I also use it as prep assignments that they have to do before they come to class to give them an introduction to the topic that we'll be talking about. So sometimes they'll watch a short video clip or even a longer video clip before class, and then we'll teach the concept and they will already partially understand it and be able to participate in the discussion. Or sometimes if it's a shorter clip that goes right along with what I'm teaching, I do it during class, and it helps to break up the lecture. It gives a little bit more variety. Some are more entertaining and fun, some are more serious. but it helps them to grasp the concept in a different way than just hearing me talk.
I also have students produce videos, sometimes to share the work that they've done, like a three-dimensional project, and I have them explain it in a video and turn it to me that way. Or we use videos where they are sharing new knowledge that they've researched and produced that way. I use film this way because I think that short segments have more power, and when students watch really long movies that they just tune out, sometimes they can have guides, but if it's too much, it's not as empowering as having them actually interact with the information. And I like to have students produce their own videos because it puts technology in their hands and makes it new.
I use video in my classroom for multiple reasons. Probably the first being because it's probably one of the most engaging ways that students quickly have interaction, as long as the video is interesting and applies to them or is engaging in some way. I try to do something in my class when we watch a video, whether it be 2 minutes or 5 minutes, to have the students look for something specific, so when we finish the video we can discuss it and analyze it. And also another reason I use it is it's just another way to incorporate positive ways to use media and technology in the classroom.
I don't think most of them do read their chapters before class. There are a few that do. But when we have assignments in class that deal with just the textbook reading, they don't usually do as well as when they watch a video and then do the assignment in class, and they seem to do better.
I like using video because for the learning aspect, because it's both verbal as well as visual, it hits a couple different styles of learning. And when it's made by a professional, it's much better than just me lecturing, because I can be really boring to students, but videos are something they're used to in the digital age. And having students produce digital videos is, as opposed to other things, they can use all sorts of different things. It just appeals to another learning style.
Video, because the kids relate to it, it's easy for them to understand, and it's more of an entertaining part for them than...
Another reason I use video in my classroom is because it's a quick way to pull in the real world to my classroom without having to leave the classroom. It's expensive to go on a field trip, and so this can be a great way to bring it to the classroom without having to leave.